हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगतपते गोपिका गोपिका कांता राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्ति वृंदा
Hare
हरे
Krishna, Hare
कृष्णा
Krishna, Krishna
कृष्णा
Krishna,
कृष्णा
Hare
कृष्णा
Hare,
हरे हरे
Hare Rama,
हरे
Hare
राम
Rama,
हरे
Rama
राम
Rama,
राम
Hare
राम हरे हरे।
Hare
हरे कृष्ण
Krishna.
माता
Thank
जी।
you so much, Mataji. I welcome all on behalf of all dear devotees on behalf of ISKCON Mangaluru Kulai Temple and Namanishra Prabhu. Paying
Hare
obeisance
Krishna
at
Mataji.
the feet of Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Paying obeisances at the lotus feet of Radha. We will start today's class. Huh? So yesterday we saw very important verse, that is 14.10. What did 14.10 say? Say there is no predominance of one particular, what do you call that, guna on everybody. It is, which guna is in prominence. That is the, what do you say, sometime the same person may be in Satoguna more and less of the other two. So like that. So that is, I think 14.10 it was. Racha, we'll go back. I don't know whether immediately before this. Yes. Rajastamas cha vibhuyaka sattvam bhavati bharata. Sometimes sattva is predominating than the raja and tamo. Raja sattvam tamaschaiva. Sometimes rajaguna is predominating. Sometimes tamoguna, tamat sattvam rajastata. Tama is predominating over the sattvam and raja. So this is what we saw yesterday. Very nice verse. This is very important verses are 14.5 and 14.10. 14.5 say Sattvam Rajas Tama iti guna pravritti sambhavaha. Everything, whatever happens, it happens because of the a combination of the three modes of material nature, because Nibadranti Mahabhago, O Mahabhago Arjuna, it binds us. So same thing we saw in the previous chapter, Purusha Prakriti Stohi, Bhungte Prakriti Gyan Gunan, Karanam Guna Sangasya. Though the Paramatma is there in everybody's heart, why do we become, sometime we do abominable things, and the reason is we are Karanam Guna Sangasya. We are in combination of these three gunas. How we get it? When the Mahatattva distributes the material elements only, the 24 tattvas, in that these gunas are also there. There is an imbalance, and everybody gets these gunas according to their previous birth, according to their karmas they get. Okay. So Sarvadvareshu, yes. Ananya Mataji, go ahead. Start.
हरे हरे कृष्ण माता जी। सर्वद्वारेषु देहे अस्मिन् प्राकर्ष उपजायते ज्ञानं यदा तदा विद्याद् विवृद्धं सत्त्वम् इति उत। The manifestation of the mode of goodness can be experienced when all the gates of the body are illuminated by knowledge. Bhagavad Gita 14.11. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. You read it so beautifully. Pada Parichaya, we say, very nicely read. Thank you, Mataji. So, if we are in Sattva-guna, automatically we can know. In fact, very frankly telling, the devotees who are in the pure devotional love, right? These devotees, when they keep on doing sadhana, there are three levels of bhakti, right? Sadhana bhakta. Actually, it is known as Vaidhi Bhakti. Vaidhi Bhakti is what? Vaidhi means what? Vidhi. One who does the devotional service according to the Vidhi. No. Prabhupada has told I have to chant in the early morning. Prabhupada has said I have to attend Mangalarati. So like that, we know Bhakti only by rules. We don't even go behind or over it to see. No, this vidhi has been given to me by my guru, so I have to follow it. That is Vaidhi Bhakti. So under Vaidhi Bhakti, we have Sadhana Bhakti and Raganuga Bhakti. Sadhana means doing all the rituals, early morning getting up, chanting 16 rounds and doing Mangalarti, attending a short Bhagavatam class in the morning, and Sandhya Arati, eating only prasadam, being in association with the devotees all the time. All these things gradually will lead to Raga Anuraga. We will start following the footpath of great devotees. Raga, we develop a love for them. So, one those who have developed this love, no, you can very easily see they will be illuminating, they will be shining. Right? So that is Raganuga Bhakti. Okay, so similarly, when this Sattva Guna is predominant, we can find that all the 9 gates are illuminating. So what are the 9 gates here? Sarvadvareshu. How many dwaras are there? Here itself there are 7 dwaras. Right? 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6 plus 1, 7. 2 ears, 2 nostrils, 2 eyes, and 1 mouth. So, 7 dwaras are there in our upper body only. Lower body, there are 2, anus and rectum. Okay, so these 2 dwaras. So that is why in this chapter only we will learn. By chance, if the soul leaves from the lower planetary system, we will go to, lower body parts, those 2 dwaras. We will go to lower planetary system. When it goes, when the soul leaves, when out of these 7, then we go to upper planetary system. Upper, or we may come back to Martir Loka. We will not go to lower planetary, animal kingdom. And we will not go. It is said. Okay, so how we can understand this person is in Sattva-guna, he will be illuminating prakasham. Prakasham upajayate. It is experienced when all the gates are illuminated by knowledge. Hare Krishna. Continue, Mataji. Ananya Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
There are 9 gates in the body: 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, 2 mouth, 2 genitals, and the anus. In the mode of goodness, all gates are illuminated by the symptoms of goodness, showing symptoms of happiness. One can see, hear, and taste, think rightly, becomes cleansed inside and outside. Hare Krishna.
Very well. This is what is very, very important. We may hear, but we are hearing from the right person. We are hearing from the right perspective. We are hearing from the self-realized souls. Who are those self-realized souls? They come under the category of Brahman. Brahman iti janati Brahmana. So all our acharyas are at this level, self-realization level, number 1. Number 2, they have come in the parampara. So when we hear from them, we will hear only what they have heard from their spiritual master. So the things are in the right perspective, and we also yataditam yatamadihi. Yeah. See, in the Bhagavatam, very beautiful. Bhagavatam, referring Bhagavatam is really Bhagavatam Amala Puranam. In the Bhagavatam only it is said 1 shloka. I will refer that. Okay, right now, after finishing the PPT slide, I will show that verse. So what happens? Bhagavatam. In the Bhagavatam, it is said that the Shonakadi Muni, Shonaka Adi, other saints under the head of Shaunaka, they are asking Sutta Goswami to tell Bhagavatam. They are asking beautiful 6 questions. Like questions like what? What is your birthplace? Who are your parents? No. They are asking, why did Krishna take avatar? Why did he come in the womb of Devaki? How many avatars he took? So many Puranas, Vedantas are there. In this Kali Yuga, we will not be able to read them. Can you put everything in nutshell and in the combined form? Because Kali Yuga has been Yuge Janaka. Prana Alpa Ayushu. In the Kali Yuga, Alpa Ayushu. Kalavashmin, we keep fighting here and there. Sumanda Matayo, Manda Bhagya, Hipadritaha, all the time in distress. Anna, so can you please tell us all this knowledge in a nutshell? Because we don't have time to read all the Vedas, all the Vedantas. Like that they are asking. That time, what is Sutta Goswami saying? Yatamati tatadriti. How? I have heard. Why they selected Sutta Goswami? Because in the Naimisharanya, Sutta Goswami, under him 80,000, sorry, not 10, 80,000 saints come together to perform a big yajna. What for? Lokahita. This is the difference between these saints and us. Whatever these saints do, they will do it for Lokahita and not for their personal hita. Lokahita. So Krishna's already left, right? Krishna Swadama Upagato Dharma Jnana Adibhihi Saha Kalavasme Dirme Drishamesha Purano Arka Aduno Uditaha. So at that time, like the new sun comes when Dharma Jnanam, everything went with Krishna. So dark, a newly risen sun, how beautifully it will give light like that. This Purana Arko Aduno Uditaha. This Bhagavata Purana came like a newly risen sun spreading the light. So they're saying this Sutta Goswami heard this Bhagavatam from the right person. Who is that? Shukadeva Goswami. And how did he hear? With full inquisitiveness, full focus, vyavasayatmika buddhi. So he's saying, how I heard, yataditam datamatihi, how I heard from him, whatever I understood in the right perspective, how much ever I have understood, in the same mood and mission, I will tell you. I will not add anything. We cannot. That is why we have to hear from the self-realized souls. And if we hear from them, then our heart is cleansed. Once our heart is cleansed, we come slowly, gradually, we transcend the mode of Rajo and Tamo and we come to the Sattva Guna. So we slowly and gradually we start getting the qualities of Brahmana. Hare Krishna. Yes. Continue this also, Mataji. In the mode of passion. Correct? No? No. One more verse is coming. Okay. Ananya Mata. Sorry. Asha Mataji, go ahead. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी लोभ प्रवृत्तिरारंभ कर्माणम् आशमस्पृहः रजस् एतानि जायन्ते विवृद्धे भरतर्षभ. O chief of Bharatas, when there is an increase in the mode of passion, the symptoms of great attachment, uncontrollable desire, hankering, and intense endeavor develop. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Because it is hankering desire is the root cause. The desire, yesterday we saw, no, main desire is the sex desire. Because of that, one gets married, children, and it is not wrong. But we have to keep Krishna in the center. Srila Prabhupada itself recommended Grahastha life. He has got married so many devotees in California, in New York, initially, what is it? Shamapriya Mataji. So many couples, Radha, Shyam Prabhu, and all these couples, he only got them married, being a sannyasi. And he taught them. Their daughter is Saraswati. And Saraswati, right from the beginning, she was growing up in and around in Prabhupada's presence only she was growing. So there is a Garbhadana Samskara. And these couples, just before they want to progenate a child, they chant 50 times before that. Full and full, both the couples chant, and they come into that particular mood because the objective is to produce Krishna conscious child. Hare Krishna Mataji, continue.
In the mode of passion, one is never satisfied with the position he has acquired. He anchors to increase it. For residing, he wants a palatial house. He thinks he is going to live eternally in the house, hankering for endless sense gratification. Always wants to be attached to his family and enjoy perennially. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, again, this is not wrong. Okay, you want to have a big house? Have it. But what do we do? In the center, what we do in a corner, we give altar to the Lord. I have seen this more than in India. In Bahrain, I have seen every devotee's house. The moment you open the main door, the moment you open, just in front, the altar will be there. Nice, small, cute little, in the sense for keeping the deities, and there will be a provision to put the curtains, etc. It will always be curtained. Okay, and when they open the door, first they wash their legs and they ring the bell, they wake up the Lord and they do the Narsimha Arati and they open the altar. So anybody coming, you have a big house to conduct house programs, to conduct Bhakti Vrikshat, to conduct Kirtans. We can invite everybody. This is what they used to do. The hall will be full. So everything is okay, but keep Krishna in the center. Be attached. Be attached to your family member, thinking they are also part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. They are there to spread the mission of Srila Prabhupada. With that mood and mission, we have to get attached to them. Overly attachment is actually not good. Anything, too much of anything is not too good. This every one of us know it, right? Hare Krishna. Who is in the alphabetical order next? Ritvika Mataji is there? No. Yes. Hare Krishna. Ritvika Mataji. Loknath Prabhu is not there. Hare Krishna. Ritvika Mataji, go ahead. Hare Krishna Mataji, are you there? Okay, so we'll come back to Ritvika Mataji later. Vamshidhar Prabhu. Hare Krishna Vamshidhar Prabhu. Aprakasho pravrittischa pramado moha evacha tasyetani. Hare Krishna.
Aprakasho pravartischa pramado moha eva cha tamas itini jayante vivridhe kuru nandana.
Tamasye tani jayante. One person when he is in the mode of tamas. Yes, Prabhu. O son of Kuru.
O son of Guru, when there is a increase in the mode of ignorance, madness, illusion, inertia.
Inertia. Inertia means no action.
Inertia and darkness and manifested.
So, are manifested, 14.3. So, when a person is in Tamoguna, automatically, yesterday we saw no Pramada Alasya Nidrabhihi. Yesterday we saw Satoguna Sukha Sangena Jnana Sangena. And then we saw Rajoguna, Trishna Sangena, Karma Sangena. Lot of hankering, because of that we keep on doing action, not at all satisfied with anything. And the third one we saw Tamoguna. Pramada alasya nidrabhihi. Okay, when this is there, actually when especially 2-3 instances we can, when Srila Prabhupada went abroad, that time was the worst time. Everyone was addicted to drugs there, everyone. And that's why there is, I remember in the 1970s, there was a movie which came, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, 70, beginning to 78, before Srila Prabhupada leaving this, soul leaving this world, right? So that time, 70s beginning, that Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, one movie came. Everyone used to talk about Hare Krishna mission, very, very low. They used to think Srila Prabhupada is giving motivation to all these drug peddlers and drug addicts. Like that they were talking. And all these hippies became happies very soon. First few months when he went in 1966, right? Yeah. And first 2-3 years were very, very, very hard for Srila Prabhupada, because he went with the 40 rupees. At the age of 70, he went. There was nobody to support him. Anna, so all these hippies, he used to sit in Thompson Square, that New York Square. He used to sit and chant and chant and chant. People used to really, what to say, this man, they did not believe him first. After that, slowly and gradually, some people, there are so many stories, one small story if you want, that is, once that Rath Yatra was going on. When the Rath Yatra was going on, there was one prisoner, Kaidi. He got escaped from the jail, and police was after him. Police was chasing him, and he got into this crowd. Okay, so he also came. The crowd came, reached the temple. He also reached the temple. He didn't want to peep out because the police is there. Police also did not want to enter the premises. They want to give respect to every religious institutions. They didn't want to enter this. And so this Kaidi, what he was doing? Everyone was getting up early in the the morning, 4:30, and he had not had a bath for so many days. But everyone has bath before 4:30 and attends Mangalarti and all those ritual. He gets a food also like that. 2-3 months passed away, and after that, the Srila Prabhupada told him, no, 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 you have to go out. You can't sit like this. You have to distribute books. And he could not tell you anything. He went out. The moment he went out, the police caught him. Then police started thinking, oh, he was here. They had given him shelter. That means these people are there. Maybe many peddlers like this and drug addicts like this. So they came and they saw, they could not understand anything. And then this person was taken to the jail again, and he was called for investigation. That time they asked, what were you doing for 3 months? He told all the regular routine. What they told, what punishment we can give for a person like you, getting up early in the morning at 4 o'clock, having bath, eating only the prasadam, that is without any onion and garlic. There can be no worse punishment than this. So you have already taken punishment 3 months. That is the best punishment for you. You go back there only. They came and gave him back to Srila Prabhupada only. So like that, how many people became devotee, Lot many stories are there like that. And these people became devotee and Srila Prabhupada initiated them, many of them. And the other day we saw whatever, what is Balam Balavatam Chakam, whatever capability we have, that should be utilized in the service of the Lord. Jadurani Mataji, you remember I told, she was too good in painting, drawing. So all the Bhagavad Gita book has got so many like this, if you are able to see. So many pictures. And all these pictures are blurred, but you all have Bhagavad Gita, right? So all these pictures were drawn by Jadurani Mataji. George Harrison, he was very good in singing. So he was, his ability was utilized for recording the Harinama Sankirtana. So like that, Srila Prabhupada utilized who were good in prasada making. Prabhupada taught them how to wear sari, how to cook everything. Initially, these people, they used to go there only for having prasadam, these drug addicts. So at that time, and when the bell sound comes, they will be very happy. Boga is offered now. That means for them it's not boga. For them we are going to get food now, like that, not prasadam attitude. And they all used to leave everything and come. But some of the days, slowly and gradually, they started watching. This old man, about 70 years of age, cleaning everybody's plate and washing them and cooking for the next day. Slowly and gradually, one day they asked Srila Prabhupada, Swamiji, they used to call Prabhupada like that. Swamiji, what can we do for you? Prabhupada felt so happy. So that is a service. That is a time he can involve them in the service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, right? See, I have been thinking of many days to talk about Srila Prabhupada's glories, because after Srila Prabhupada's appearance day also, we could not talk much. And this is an opportunity which we have got, Agar Prabhupada, Yedi Prabhupada nahi hote, that song that day we played, you remember? Same situation came, full Tamoguna during COVID. I know so many parents used to come. Children were not attending online classes. We used to go home to convince the parents. They used to take the phone, but they will not attend the class. They all will be this PUBG, and how many suicides happen, everything, all Tamoguna. Because they were not in the right association. They were all isolated at home, seeing only the TV. All the time it was talking about how many people died, how many people got infected, all those things, and this online gaming, etc. Spirit, so much of Tamoguna. Is it not? Vamshidhar Prabhu, continue.
Please give me a moment for this.
But give 1 minute. In the mode of ignorance, there is no illumination. Illumination will be there in the mode of Sattva Guna, Sattva Rajastamayiti. Yes, right? Yeah, Prakashamaga Avyayam. Sattva Guna Prakasham Mama
Mode of
Avyayam.
ignorance, there is no illumination, no knowledge. One does not work by a regulative principles. Act
Whimsically. What is meant by whimsically? Whatever their mind says. Whatever, see, whimsically we should not attend class also. Whoever is teaching, whimsically people conduct so many Bhagavatam classes, etc. Everything. They should have come in any parampara. Parampara, that's all. 6 paramparas are there. Any parampara, let them come, no problem. All ultimate objective of all paramparas are the same. Maybe the path is different, but the goal is the same. And so these people, ignorant people, act whimsically because they are in ignorance. What is ignorance? The Maya has covered our knowledge. Jivera Swarupago Krishnere Nityadas. It is covered deliberately because if we are in that knowledge, we will not be able to enjoy the material nature. So the Lord has instructed the Maya Devi to cover this knowledge. So when the knowledge is covered, when the light is there, when you put the curtain, it becomes dark. That's what is ignorance. Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu. Fourth.
Does not work through, he has the capacity to do.
Although he has the capacity, he is all the time so lazy, doesn't want to get up. He wants only to sleep, sleep, sleep. Even if you tell them their Bhagavatam is going here, class is going there, tomorrow I will see, they will sleep. It's always illusion.
Consciousness is there is, but life is inactive.
Okay, Hare Krishna. So this mean you were like two of the, what do you call that? Every living entity, they are subject to 4 defects, right? So obviously we all are subject to illusion and our senses are imperfect. Because of that, we commit mistake. And since we commit mistake, we try to cheat it, hide it from others. That means the cheating propensity is there. So that is bharpur. Ignorant people, man. That is those who are in Tamoguna, it is there. Hare Krishna. So the next session we are coming, D section. So there what did we see? Sattoguna is illuminating. Rajoguna is all the time action oriented. And Tamoguna is totally, they act whimsically and they are not in knowledge at all. They are in ignorance and unfortunately, they are all the time illusioned. Okay, Hare Krishna. Yes, Viraj Prabhu, go ahead.
Basically means daydreamer or ignorant people, they don't know what they
No,
are.
Prabhu. Prabhupada uses in a particular sense. He gives the meaning wherever you see whimsically means acting according to one's own will and wish. This is a perfect meaning Srila Prabhupada has written.
So there is a good thing.
There may be, Prabhuji, there may be so many meaning. Dictionary meaning, no. Whimsically means acting according to one's own wish and will. That's it. That is whimsically. Okay, Prabhuji? Hare Krishna. Maybe all are same, but I am only reading what Srila Prabhupada has written. Okay? Yeah, Viraj Prabhu, go ahead.
Hare Krishna, ma'am.
Hare Krishna.
Summary section D. Verse 14.14 to 1a. Action and death within the modes. 14 to 18. What happens at death to one predominated by a specific mode? 14. Result of actions by one predominated by specific mode.
So now we are going to see the action. If Sattoguna is there, what are all the results? At the time of soul leaving the body, what will happen to Sattoguni people? And a person at that moment, very important. Sattoguni people need not be all the time Sattoguni. Right? So Sattoguni, like our Bharat Maharaj, though he was Sattva Muni, like he was in Rajoguna, he was thinking of how will this deer be protected from other animals in this forest? There is nobody to take care of him. Is it not? So that means what? See, at that moment, when the soul leaves the body, whatever guna we are in, and what are the results of that? That is what we are going to see. Yes. Yada satve pravrittetu.
Yada satve pravartetu paralam
Pralayam yati. Pralayam yati.
Tadottama idam lokan amalan
Pratipadyate.
pratipadyate.
Pratipadyate means one attains. Upadyate, that means to receive, to get, to obtain. Yada satve pravartitu. If a person read translation. Yes, Prabhu.
When one dies in the mode of goodness, he attains to the pure higher planets of the great city.
Hare Krishna. So they will reach the higher planets. It's Satoguna higher planets, Rajoguna Martirloka, and Tamoguna lower planetary kingdom. Says that is why Parishit Maharaj, when he knew that he has got only 1 week, he didn't want to go for any prayashchitta, because he wanted to suffer for the mistake what he has done. He was in Satoguna, he didn't want to hide it. So he left everything to his children immediately, and he came towards the forest. There, with the Lord's providence arrangement, we call it as Lord's arrangement, Shukadeva Goswami came. So he asked a perfect question. So like this, I have only 1 week. What am I supposed to do? So Shukadeva Goswami, in fact, before that, Narada Muni, Dhruva Maharaj, when he came, he started meditating. Narada Muni tried his level best to tell Dhruva Maharaj, "Oh Dhruva, you are only 5 years old. Go back. You don't have the maturity now. Go back and come back later. When you get the maturity, you come for this meditation, yoga and all. That time you can meditate upon the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Now at this age, you cannot." What did Dhruva Maharaj told? "No, I am accepting you as my spiritual master. I don't know anything. Give me the mantra to reach Lord's abode. I mean, not reach, to have darshan." He said, to have darshan at the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is what. So similarly here, Shukadeva Goswami and that, what is it, Yamuna Nadi, Nadi Tira, shore, that is shore of that river, they sat down and he started telling Bhagavatam, Amalam Puranam, because that's a spotless Puranam. One who hears that at the time of, that is why you may be thinking very old people are there wherever, that Bhagavata Saptag they conducted, because the soul can be given a chance to hear that Bhagavata Katha. Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhuji, read it. Viraj Prabhu, continue.
One in goodness enjoys worldly happiness in their higher planetary system like Brahmaloka or Janaloka. Amlan means free from the modes of passion and ignorance. In mode of goodness, activities are pious and result pure.
So
In
mode of goodness activities. Anything done in goodness will definitely be pious activity. That means they have been prescribed, recommended by the Vedas. So when we do that, the results also will be pure. Whatever Vedas has prohibited, that is impious activity. Yes, Prabhu.
in the contaminated material world, the mode of goodness is the purest form of existence. There are different kinds of planets for different kinds of living entities. Those who die in the mode of goodness are elevated to the planets where great sages and great devotees live, happy and free from illusion. Hare Krishna, ma'am.
So Hare Krishna, Devatas. Right? Mode of goodness, those who leave their body, they are in Devaloka. That is why at least we have to come to mode of goodness to reach Devaloka. That is also not permanent. Our objective should be Vishuddha Sattva. There is no mixture of any other guna. That should be our objective. That is why first one who comes to Sattva Guna, they know the Vedas. They do the pious activities, they know the Vedas, that is why they are known as Brahmanas. When they start applying the same principles in their life, they become Vipras. And when they keep continuing this is the more knowledge when they get, they go out and they preach this Bhagavat Prema. Then they become Vaishnavas, or we call them as Parivrajaka also, because in the sannyasa level there are 4 levels. What is it? Kutichaka, Bahudaka, Parivrajaka and Paramahamsas. Kutichaka means what? They live in a separate house at the end of the village or whatever town, wherever it is. Food, the Prasada Mandal used to come from home. Kutichaka. Bahudaka. They don't accept a prasadam from home also. They go to different houses for Bhagavati Bhikshan Dehi. Why do they go? It's not for the purpose of eating and taking from them. No, not at all. As long as the time they stand, they don't stand for more than the time which it takes for them to milk the cow. It is given in the Shastra. They don't stand because fridge was not there. Nobody used to keep in the fridge and heat it and give. So after these people go Bhagavati Bhikshan Dehi, immediately the Matajis used to start milk. So it takes little time. So that time is compared to milking the cow's time. And they don't stand more than that. And during this time, they keep on chanting the Bhagavad Prema, that they tell no Veda mantras, Bhagavata Purana, all these things say. So what happens? That not only those who hear these things, their heart is purified, but also the place, Kshetre, Patre, Kshetre. So the person also, the place also gets purified. That is why they all go. Okay, and why we were saying that, yeah, Bhagavata Puranam is a Amalam Puranam, that is free from the other modes. It is only in the one who is in the Sattva Guna only will get an opportunity to listen to Bhagavatam with the full heart. Okay, Hare Krishna. That anybody cannot. If you all are hearing, you should be very, very grateful to Krishna because you are able to hear this. Hare Krishna. Ritvika Mataji, are you there available for reading this verse?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji, read this verse.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Bhagavad Gita 14.15 Rajashi Pralayam Gadva Karma Sanjishu Jayate Tatha Pralinas Tasmashi. When one dies in the mood of
Moodayo Nishujayate. Last line, Mataji. Tata Pralinas.
I couldn't see Mataji. I cannot
Oh, you are
see.
not able. Now are you able to see?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes. Translation, Mataji.
Okay, Mataji. When one dies in the mode of passion, he takes a bath among those engaged in fruitive activities, and when one dies in the mode of ignorance, he takes a bath in the animal kingdom.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. So, Sattva Guna, Urdhvam Gachanti, Sattvasta. Upper planetary system. Urdhvam is upper. Adha is down. And Paritaha is around. So, that means one who is in Rajoguna will come to this loka. Because only in Martir Loka, there are possibilities that action can be done. Karma can be done. With how to eradicate our previous karma by doing more karma. Previous sins, if we have, by doing akarma, we can eradicate that. So that is the only way. There is a proverb in Tamil, mulla mullala dhaan edukano. Which class? 1 second. Yeah, Kartikeya Das, 14th chapter only. He was telling, if there is a thorn, it pricks into our feet. Another instrument like thorn only will help us to remove that. Is it not? So to eradicate the karma pala, we have to do more karma. But which karma? Sattva guna. Karmas have to be performed in the Sattva guna. Hare Krishna. Okay. Yes, Mataji, continue.
Even after reaching the platform of human life, a soul can certainly go down again. When one dies in the mood of passion, he takes birth among those who engage in fruitive activities. Persons in the mode of ignorance after death are degraded to an animal form of life. They have to again elevate themselves by an evolutionary process through Krishna consciousness to get human life. So one should take the mode of goodness and transcend that to in good association. The aim of human life is to get liberated.
Hare Krishna. So very important message, right? Very important aspect Krishna has given. Persons in the mood of good ignorance after death are degraded to animal kingdom. And adho gachanti tamasaha. Now, how will they get the human body? That is why when we have got the human body, in the 12th chapter we studied, this is the only vehicle through which we can cross this material ocean. Because, as Ishwarpanita says, our spiritual masters are the expert boatmen. They will take us to the Akrai. They will take us to the next, the other part of the shore, that is Mritya Samsara, and they will take us to cross the Virja river and take us to Goloka. And the scriptures, what we have got now, are like the favorable wind. So, in this Manushya Loka only we can reach. So, by mistake also, we should not do any sinful activity and go to animal kingdom. What if we go? So, please listen here only carefully. What if we become dog? How will we become human and all? Don't ask later. So I'm just telling that only. So what happens once we go down, there is no other way that the evolution process. Evolution process is what? Krishna. See, sometimes what happened, what do you call that? Say, for example, the goat. So when what do you call that? Bali, what do we call it? Sacrifice, animal sacrifice happens, is it not? So when that animal sacrifice happens, the Vedic mantras are chanted perfectly, and the mood is created, and the mantras are, very loudly recited into the ears of the animals, and the moment they are, they are compelled to, the soul is compelled to leave that body, that time, with a lot of mantras, Vedic mantras, etc., etc., it is given. That is why Shruti is very, very important in scripture. Shruti, hearing process. We keep saying Vedas came by hearing only. Brahma heard it from the Lord. Tene Brahma Hridaya Adi Kavaye. The Supreme Personality of Godhead gave this mantra, Hridaya Adi Kavaye. Adi Kavi. Who is the Adi Kavi? Brahma. Hridaya, he gave it into his heart. He entered into his heart and he told this into his heart in the form of Chatushloki Bhagavatam 4, 2.9, second chapter, 9th, second canto, 9th chapter, 33, 34, 35, 36. Chatushloki Bhagavatam. And it fully describes how this creation takes place, maintenance takes place, annihilation takes place, all those things. So, once we lose this human body, it is all in Krishna's mercy. That is why what we have to do even now, if you have any pet, or even now, if you can chant as much as possible near your pets, let them hear and hear and hear more. And there's a chance that you will be a nimitta matra for that animal body to transcend from the animal body to come to a human body. Such a great pious activity that is. What is that verse? 18th chapter. Yeidam paramam guhyam. I think that only. Yeidam paramam guhyam. Who says? Krishna tells. This person is very, very, very dear to me. Who is that person? 18.68. If you have the book, you take. Ya idam paramam guhyam. This knowledge is the most secret knowledge. 18.68. He says, Mad bhakteshva dasyati. My dear devotee, this is the most secret knowledge. What is that? Bhakti mai param. The more you spread my devotional love, the more you give my name to more people. Mame Vaishyasya Samshaya. You are very, 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 very dear to me. And the next verse says, Nachatasmachu Vedeshu. And this is the most secret knowledge. So what is the most secret knowledge? One who spreads my name, fame, my love to as many devotees as possible. He is the most dearest to me. This is the most secret knowledge. Krishna tells finally in every chapter he says, this is the most, this is the most. But that is the ultimate because 18 chapter. Slowly, gradually, the teacher tells, no, this is the most difficult question. After this, in the whole book, there's no difficult. So learn this, learn this, learn this. She motivated, told everyone to learn. Then next 2-3 chapters later, she says, yeah, this is also very important. Maybe slightly difficult than that, but this will 100% come in the exam. So like that, Krishna is going on, motivating us. Karmana, Sukrita, this verse is... who wants to read now? Where are we? Yes, Ananya Mataji, one slide we can go. Continue, Mataji.
Loknath Prabhu
Hare
is there.
Krishna.
Acha, Loknath Prabhu is there. Thank you for informing me, Mataji. After Loknath Prabhu, Ananya Mataji will take. Yes, Loknath Prabhu. Karmana Sukritasyaha.
कर्मणा सुकृतस्याः सात्विकं निर्मलं फलं राजसस्तु फलं दुःखम् अज्ञानं तमसा फलं. By acting in the mode of good, one becomes purified. Work done in the mode of passion results in distress, and action performed in the mode of ignorance result in foolishness.
Obviously, 14.16. Thank you, Prabhuji. One more slide you may get, so be ready. Actually, it is given that only, no. Goodness means what? We are satisfied. Goodness means we take everything as a Krishna Prasadam. That means the heart is purified. Is it not? Only then we can accept everything as Krishna Prasad. But at the same time, Rajoguna means no satisfaction at all. So more, it leads to distress. And ignorance, though, only foolishness, ignorance. Okay, yes, Prabhu, continue.
Activities in the mode of passion are miserable. Activities done for material happiness are bound to be defeated. So many human lives are put to misery in the construction of a skyscraper's house, from the finance provided to the on-the-site workers. The so-called happiness on completion of projects is not real happiness. The performer is subject to cycle of repeated births. Activities done in the mode of ignorance make one miserable in the present and post. That too, the performer will land up in animal life that is always miserable.
Hare Krishna, Hari Bol. I always used to think, wherever I have worked, sections will be increasing, then we have to provide for another room, another teacher. So I used to think for myself, every year I have been thinking, probably in the previous birth I might have been a mason. Or I'll be thinking in the next birth, 100% I'm going to become a mason only. Because what happens, the necessity when we are, we are not in Krishna consciousness, no, all the time. So, like that. Otherwise, we have to relate everything to Krishna. Oh, Krishna, because of you, this, all these things, whatever is happening, just for your pleasure. That's it. So, that means what? Hankering, more desire. So after getting finance, after buying a big house, what happens? For a few days, people may live there, it's satisfactory. After a few years, the same building starts give problems. Similarly, the car. We may be hankering to buy a imported car. Everything we did. After that, the maintenance takes a toll. And not only that, it may be to the accident or so frequent problems. Sometimes we bought we got a defective piece, somewhat there's a problem. So all this material happiness is Chanabangura. That happiness is just for a momentary. Yes, Prabhu, continue. 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ananya Mataji, you continue. 1 minute slide we can give everybody.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Yes.
Animals
do not understand.
Animals do not understand this under the spell of illusory energy, Maya. Slaughtering poor animals is act in the mode of ignorance. The ignorant person does not know that his life is insecure in the hands of the animal killed. The same animal in the future will get a body suitable to kill him. That is the law of nature. In the human society, if one kills man, he has to be hanged. That is the law of the state. The ignorant cannot perceive that their entire existence is controlled by the Supreme Lord. Supreme Lord is the father of every living creature. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Pitama, Prapitama. Pitama is father's father, Brahma. Prapitama, Brahma's father, the Lord. So everything is emanated from the Supreme Personality of Godhead only. He is our Supreme Father. One who does not understand this, he controls everything. Bhuktaram Yagyatapasam 5.29. Sukridam Sarva Bhutanam. He is our well-wisher. Sarvaloka Maheshwaram. He controls the entire universe. One who understands this. So same way, animal evolution is all left to Krishna. Animal evolution, Krishna will take care. But once we get this human body, we should never go down to that level that again we become an animal. Yesterday we saw, when we kill animal, the animal is, we say, when you pinpoint one mistake to others, 3 fingers are towards you. So like that, when we focus the, whatever instrument towards the animal, it is, what is it saying? Next birth, I will kill you. We saw in one of the slide, if you remember. Ashamataji, Hare Krishna.
The ignorant cannot perceive and that their entire existence is controlled by the Supreme Lord. Supreme Lord is the father of every living creature. Even if one kills an ant, he has to pay for it. Since Lord cannot tolerate this, indulgence in animal killing for the taste of the tongue is the grossest kind of ignorance. A human being has no need to kill animals because God has supplied so many nice things to feed upon. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So here that question should not come. Mataji, when so many ants come in the sweet and all, we, what is it? Spray that hit, etc. No, a cockroach come. How can we live in cockroach house? That is why Srila Prabhupada always has said, simple living, high thinking. Don't have such a big palatial house with all the dungeon. Keep your place neat and clean, thinking this is Krishna's home. Number one. Number two, by chance, even after keeping neat and clean, also all these insects comes. We have to be little more careful. And if at all, if some jantus come for our protection, if we have to kill, and we have to take Krishna's name. Oh Krishna, for the protection purpose, I am compelled to do this abominable act. Please take care, because the Lord is living in every living entity, no? So that means it is like the same super soul is there in everybody's heart. So that is why we should try and avoid. So let us not give that opportunity at all to all the every day we clean the kitchen before we go to bed. Something is, split there, and oh, in the morning I will see, no. Then only the ant comes, na. In the night itself, nicely clean everything, spick and span. Keep it and go, ants won't come, cockroach won't come. So we have to take care of that. But still, if you have to kill some living being, only way is to ask for forgiveness, pardon to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and tell him that just for safety purpose you are doing it. Hare Krishna. Yes, Loknath Prabhu, continue. This is a beautiful verse we say every day before offering Bhoga to the Lord. Yes, Prabhu.
Of all kinds of animals killing, the killings of cows is most heinous. Rig Veda 9.46.4. Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmana Hityacha
Hita.
Jagat Dhitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. My Lord, you are the well-wisher of the cows and the Brahmanas, and you are the well-wisher of the entire human society and the world. Vishnu Puran 1.19.65.
Hare Krishna. So, my Lord, the well-wisher of the cows and Brahmanas. Here again, when we say Brahmanas, Brahmaniti Janati Brahmanas, one who is a realized soul. So, the cows and Brahmanas need to be protected, because the Brahmanas only give us the knowledge of Veda. And cow is our mother. There are 7 mothers said in the scripture. One is our biological mother, Guru's wife, king's wife, Mother Earth, Mother Cow, because it gives milk. Milk is the most nourishing thing for the, brain tissues, isn't it? And the nurses also. A person like, we say, we don't even, these days, though, we don't even remember our teachers also. And gurus. We don't remember our teachers, who I always used to tell, in that kindergarten graduation ceremony, I used to tell the parents, every year take your child to that preschool teacher who taught the child, holding the child's hand, taking the child to the toilet, teaching them how to use the restrooms, then holding their hand, how to clean their nose. How can a child forget it? How can a person forget the pre-nursery teacher, play home teacher? Not at all correct. Okay, because we are not teaching our kids to be grateful. Gratitude is not taught to them. So like that here, and similarly here, anybody harms these two people. That is why we say, what do we say? Om Namo Vadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayane Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namini Gorta Vishe Namaga. Oh Namo Brahmana Deva. These two are the very important Bhoga mantras. Whenever we are first offering to our gurus, Namo Vadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate. Unless and until we offer to our gurus, they accept it, they sanction it, okay, everything is fine. Then the Lord will not accept. So actually, Radharani is very, very, very strict. Radharani does not offer the same bhoga what she has been. Nothing, she has never repeated till date. Krishna will be waiting today what bhoga is going to come for me, like that. So we need to be very careful. Brahmahatya and Gohatya are unforgivable. Sometimes by mistake it happens. Prayachittas are there, but anyway, the Parikshit Maharaj never believed in Prayashchitta. When Shingi told that he will die in 7 days, when he put the dead snake, many people came and told him. He said, "Wow, I deserve more than this." And he gave me at least 7 days. 7 days, I can go for Bhagavad Dham. I can try my level best to go to Bhagavad Dham. So I'm very grateful to Shringi. Like that he say. Devatas are all coming telling, "Oh Parikshit, you don't have to die. We have the nectar. You drink the nectar." Parikshit say, "No, I don't believe in." What is it? Prayashchitta. He compares the Prayashchitta to Kunchara Shauchara. It is explained in the nectar of devotion very beautifully. Kunchara Shauchara means what? Kunjaka means Hati. So the elephant takes bath, comes on the shore, again put mud on its body. Again it goes. So it is like that. Today I do. It's another very important analogy is given by Srila Prabhupada. These all the Christians, every Sunday they go and what is it known as? That some, that process is there, no? They go to the father and say, "Hereafter I will not commit any mistake," and things like that. And after that they come back, again they kill the animals in just for the taste of the tongue and belly. And they drink immediately in the church itself on the same day they drink, isn't it? So that is not a Prayashchitta. Hare Krishna, yes. Now whose turn? Loknath Prabhu has read already. Ritvika Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare
Cows
Krishna.
and Brahmanas. Hare Krishna Mataji. Cows and the
Hare
Brahmanas
Krishna.
must be protected. Brahmanas are the symbol of spiritual education. Cows are the symbol of the most valuable food. Lack of spiritual knowledge among humans is the cause of neglect for both. Socially prevalent moods in society are those of passion and ignorance. Global awareness on Krishna consciousness is the only savior.
Hari
Hare
Hari
Krishna
Bol.
Mataji.
Asha Mataji, did you read second time? Did you read,
Yes,
Mataji?
Mataji. Yes,
Okay,
Mataji. I
okay,
read.
okay. Suddenly, I don't know, I got it down. See here
Hare
again,
Krishna
very
ji.
important. Hare Krishna Mataji. Very, very important. Brahmanas are the symbol of spiritual education. So one who has got the realized knowledge, that is why we say, what is spiritual education? I am not this body, I am the soul. And this knowledge is got from the spiritual master. Okay, and one more very important thing, there is a verse, Sarvopadi Vinirmuktam Tatparatvena Nirmalam. Sarva Upadi Vinirmuktam. I am the mother-in-law, I am the grandmother, I am the wife, I am the daughter. All these upadis are, we have to come out of all these things. Then what do we have to do? Rishikena, Rishikesha, Sevanam Bhakti Ruchyate, with. Ena means hastena, with the hand. Padena, with the feet. Like that. So Rishikena, all the senses, with all the senses, we have to worship Rishikesha, who is the controller of the senses. If we do that, what will happen? That is the Uttama Bhakti. Rishikena, Rishikesha, Sevanam Bhakti Ruchyate. So that means we will have a higher consciousness. When we have higher consciousness, what will happen? We will go to higher planetary kingdom. Is it not? Hare Krishna. Yes. Vamshidhar Prabhu. Yeah, yes. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Viraj Prabhu and Vamshidhar Prabhu. Go ahead.
Wait, this
Three
Mataji.
modes of material nature.
Okay. A result of actions in the mode, passion, goodness, and ignorance. Passions, greed is always hankering for sense gratification without any limits, neither happiness nor peace of mind. From goodness, real knowledge develop. Krishna consciousness helps society to develop mode of goodness. People can see things as they are, then can be happiness, peace, and prosperous. From
From ignorance.
development, illusion, madness, and foolishness, no knowledge, irresponsible, cannot see things as they are. Being distressed, take shelter of intoxication. Hare Krishna.
Why? Hare Krishna Prabhu. Why they forget? Being distressed, They want to forget. One smoke, they think all my miseries have gone. It is not ignorance. One, what do you call that? I don't know. What when they drink, no, 1 ounce, one whatever they call. If I drink that, I will be in intoxication. I will forget all over what they are thinking. Absence of light is darkness. Is it not? But they don't understand. Absence of, for some time, they are not in misery. That they are thinking this is a permanent happiness, like that they are thinking. Greed, again, the root cause is what? Kamayesha, Krodayesha, satisfied lust only leads to greed, is it not? So we have to eradicate, cut and throw the lust from the root itself. Viraj Prabhu, Hare Krishna. We will read this verse and translation and tomorrow we'll discuss. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, ma'am.
Hare Krishna.
Sattvat
Sanjayate.
sanjayate jnanam rajaso lobha ev cha pramad mohau tamaso bhavato jnanamit. From the mode of goodness, real knowledge develops. From the mode of passion, greed develops. And from the mode of ignorance, develop foolishness, madness, and illusion.
Yeah. Hari Hari Bol. Very easy. Verse you see, Sattvam Sanjayate Jnanam. Sattva gives Jnana. Raja, Lobha, it gives the greed, just now we saw. And Pramada, what does that give? Tamo Guna, it gives Pramada. And Moha. Moha is delusion. Moha is what? All the time bewildered. We don't know what is correct, what is wrong. In that process, we do what is not to be done. We don't do what has to be done. That is Moga. Moga Jnana, Moga Karma, no. I think 9th chapter. Bewildered in the knowledge, bewildered in the action. Anna? So Moga Jnana. We are bewildered in the knowledge itself. Okay? So very, very important verses these are. So only formula is what? Be in Sattva Guna. How to be in Sattva Guna? In the next chapter, we will not next. In the 17th chapter, we will get. If we eat what, we will be in Sattva Guna. If we do what, if we think what, if we do, there it comes. What is that? What is that? What is it? What do we call that? This body? Body, what do we call? Tapa uchyate. What is that tapa? 1 minute. Mana tapa. Vakyam tapa, whatever we speak, when we speak. 1 second. Beautiful 3 verses are there in the 17th chapter. Yes. 17th chapter says, yes. Shariram tapa uchyate, bodily austerity. Vagmayam tapa uchyate, austerity for the tongue. Manasa tapo uchyate, tapas for the mind. 3 beautiful verses. 14, 15, 16. If possible, from today onwards, one verse, you start, by heart. Very nice verse. If we do only these 3 things, tapa, austerity with our shariram. Another 3 things for our tongue. Another 3 things for our mind. Very nice verses there. Okay, Hare Krishna, Hare
From
Krishna.
which chapter, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhu, what did you ask?
From where, what chapter, Mataji?
17th chapter, verse number
Okay.
14, verse number 14, 15, 16.
Okay, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. I
Hare
wanted to, anybody having any doubt? If not,
No,
Yes,
Mataji, yesterday from
yeah, you wanted to share something. Tell Prabhu.
yes. Brahmanas are you just you refer Mataji. You told Mataji,
Same
Brahmanas
verse.
are
Okay.
who obtain spiritual knowledge or Brahma Jnana.
Brahmamiti janati brahmanas.
So you also just revealed that sloka or sentence, Mataji.
Okay.
But since I'm not found that sloka, I forgot from Bhagavatam.
No problem, Prabhu. That is Brahman. That is what? One who knows the Brahman realization.
Brahman Gata, super higher super knowledge.
Yes.
So they are called Brahmans.
Exactly. So whenever we mention Brahman, it is understood that those people who are the realized souls. That's it. So see this verse. Srimad Bhagavatam Puranam Amalam Ed Vaishnavanam Priyam Yasmin Paramavamsaye. That is, there are 12 cantos. Ekam amalam jnanam param giyate tatra jnana viraga bhakti sahitam naishkarmyam. Leave all the attachment to the karma pala. That is nishkama karma yoga. And Tachrunvan Tachrunvan, one who hears this Bhagavatam, Supatan, Su means with, right? So, in the association of devotees, Vicharana Paro, whoever thinks, analyzes this Bhagavatam in the association of devotees, who are Bhaktya, Vimuchai Narha, Hare Krishna. Yes, Viraj Prabhu, you said you have a doubt.
Yes.
This verse number you can note down whenever you are free, you can see. 12.13.18. Yes, Prabhuji, go ahead.
Ma'am, why is Rajoguna bad? Hare
Why is
Krishna.
Rajoguna
Bad.
bad? Because it keeps on motivating you to do more action. Rajoguna means passion. Passion means action. It results, every action results, binds us. Action binds us. Any karma, you go and give lot of charity to the old home age, you are bound by punya karma. To exhaust that punya pala, you have to come again. The more you come, janma mrityu jara vyadi, the more papa we are supposed to do. Then when to go? Right? So, and otherwise also we saw in so many verses that sukham is not the permanent sukha. Once you accomplish this work, you feel only for just for that while. You feel happy, and that happiness is not the permanent happiness. Yes, Prabhu?
Ma'am, if I someone have a desire to I
So we can't be living, one leg on the shore and one leg on the boat. If we travel like that, what will happen? So if we have adapted this path, we have to adapt what Krishna has said. You have desire, no problem. I did not tell you, sorry, Krishna did not tell, don't have desire. He said, dovetail the desire to Krishna. What, you buy a big car, take devotees once to the temple, that's all. As I told you, buy a big house, call devotees for Sankirtan. He did not say don't have desire. Dovetail means attach your desire to Krishna. This is what he is saying. That's very easy, right?
Krishna, my desire is for that only
Okay, yeah. Prabhuji, I am telling you, you keep desiring like this, like this, like this. Days are not very far, Prabhu. Krishna is seated in your heart and he is noticing all these things. Such an young age, from school time only, you are learning so much. Doesn't he know all those things? Definitely, Prabhu. He will slowly, gradually, he will help you transcend from Rajoguna to Sattva Guna. And you are in right association also. Hare Krishna. Okay, Prabhuji, did I answer your question?
Yes, ma'am.
Hare Krishna. Vanchakalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhyeva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namaha. Ananta koti Vaishnavrinda ki
Jai.
Jai. Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki
Jai.
all glories to assembled
Hare
devotees. Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled
Hare
devotees. Hare
Krishna.
all glories to Guru and Gauranga.
Hare
Hari
Krishna.
Bo.
Chitramata ki
Hare
jai.
Chano. Hare Namanisha Prabhu ki Jai.